Hello and welcome to Bonsai Therapy. This one is my Chinese Elm. This tree, what we're going to do with it, basically we're just going to trim like some of the branches that are growing longer in the wrong directions. This tree did really well in the summer, but now I kind of moved it inside the house, and I hope that it's going to be enough sun for the winter time inside the house, because I just got this tree in spring, kind of like spring, so I really don't know how it would react inside the house. I know that these Chinese elms, they can survive in the cold weather, but I really don't think that this tree is going to be able to survive when it gets like really cold in the winter outside. This branch here is growing too long, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut it like to these two back leaves right here. So if I show you the way that these leaves are, right here, these leaves are a little bigger right now, and these ones are bigger, and the ones that we have on the branch are like a really kind of small compared to it. So what are you going to do? Like we're just going to do like some pruning, like taking some directional stuff going on, like the ones that are going a little too long. We just we'll just trim them back. All the way. See if any of the branches like that are growing inside. We're going to try like to just cut those ones, the ones that are growing like too close to the trunk. See, this one here is growing too close to the trunk, so I'm going to just remove it. Always make sure that you're removing the right one. I am working on my kitchen table, so it doesn't give me a lot of space, so sometimes I might kick the tripod, and yeah, it's not going to be really cool, but I guess it is what it is. Now this one I wanted to actually grow this way, so I'm going to keep the leaf going that way. This one, see how long is it coming? We really don't need that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut it right here and have the leaf like growing this way. Sometimes it's kind of tough to show you what I'm doing, because yeah, my setting here is not the best one. And let's see if I can show you this branch. This branch is growing like inside, like, so we're just going to, I really don't want to cut it all. I just want to make sure that I can find a leaf like growing up. There's a little tiny one. So let's see if we can bring this branch up. And there's really not a lot to do on this tree right now. Just trimming the long branches, and the branches growing the wrong way. You can see the lower part of the trunk is already like that corky thing. Like if I go with my finger and if I pull this stuff out, this bark is going to come out. It looks like the tree is breaking, but it's like this cork thing that just keeps, like, it's the way the trunk is. It feels like it's breaking all over the place, but it's not. That's the way this trunk works. So what we did right here, we just did a little work on it, you know, just to keep it from going too crazy. Now the apex could use a bit of trimming also, but as for now I think it's fine. One of the things that we try to not to have is like a full apex in a way that is going to with lots of leaves, in a way that is going to bring shade to the bottom of branches, because you don't want any dieback. And actually I had that happen when I got this tree. Like the apex was too clogged, so what happened, like some branches kind of ended up dying because they wouldn't get any sun, and I really don't want that to happen. So I really have to look for too much stuff on the apex and kind of work it out. Here there are like some branches going inside, which is not a good idea. I don't want that. I really don't want to kill that branch entirely, so just gonna cut a little bit. Now over here I noticed some stuff growing a little too strong. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep this thing a little untouched for now, because I want to see what actually is going to happen here with the tree inside the house, and with the sun that I'm getting. I just want to see how this tree is going to work on its way to surviving inside the house this fall and winter. So I really don't want to touch it too much. Now, you know, every time I do some videos, I like to show you some like small little things with the cuttings and stuff like that. And this cutting here, actually I have like two different ones. This is the ficus tree that I made a cutting from, that tree that we worked on before, and well, my main ficus tree, and it's growing strong. To be honest with you, I went a little crazy on it, so I took like a little thicker cutting, and I just stuck that in the soil, and you know, it's going fine. And there are more that I can still show you. This is these elm cuttings that I also came up with. They got some you know, red leaves, and I'm going to tell you why. Because these ones have been in like my cold little cold storage thing that I have in the backyard, and yeah, it's been inside. It's like a vertical little greenhouse that I have in the backyard, and this guy has been subject to a little more cold than usual. So it's going, it's like growing, but yeah, I'm gonna bring it inside. This one here, it's been in the same cold storage place than the previous one, and this guy is growing strong. Gotta trim it. You can call me crazy, but one of the things that I like is, you know, when I'm trimming some trees, I just go and stick stuff in the soil, like just to see, you know, if they take or not. This one actually, it's been taking pretty well, so it's about time that we can just like just cut a little bit. Not too crazy about like cutting this thing like to any sort of shape right now. Just This guy has been growing like really well. I'm not probably going to just bring it inside the house. It's like just a little thing that's going to turn out into a tree one day, hopefully. And there you go. I'm gonna put this guy on like my little cold storage thingy, and see how it works. It for now it's been doing fine. I never took this one inside the house. I always kept it in like my little vertical greenhouse, and it's been there like since the weather started to get a little colder, and as you can see, it's been doing fine. We are pretty much done for today. These are the videos that I made like after I came back from my heart surgery, and I'm sorry for any stuff that didn't went that well. Yeah, sometimes it's still a little bit complicated to do some things, but we're getting there. Now for you guys have a wonderful day. Stay sharp and keep growing your trees, and keep enjoying this hobby, because it's a really nice one. Yes, some setbacks, but you know, the gains and the joy that you get from it is like, better than the occasional setback that you might get. And it's a fun thing to do. You're growing stuff, so it's always a good thing to be growing stuff. And it's in this time when growing, it's getting a little more difficult by the day. So be good, stay sharp, have a good day. See you next time.